Jesus. What is going on, guys? My name is Diego, and this is D-Spot, of course, the only place for your Barça news. Subscribe if you haven't already. D-Spot, getting you closer to the Barça action than any other YouTube channel out there. Here today to discuss the Fútbol Club Barcelona versus Malaga. 2-0 win for los culés. Alright, I'm not wearing a Barça shirt. I usually am. What's going on, everybody? It's good to be back on the channel. My channel, of course, talking to you guys. It's been a while. I'm happy to be back. I'm here on the rooftop. Make sure you drop in your comments in the comment section. I will get to you very, very soon. But first, my monologue, my take of this 2-0 defeat for Barça. Guys, I don't know if you've been watching me on Marca in English. I don't know if you've been watching my reports on Barça Blaugranes SB Nation. But I'm just going to regurgitate what I've been saying. It is the truth. A Malaga side. How was this Barça versus Malaga match? It was a Malaga side that started very offensive. A very offensive midfield-minded Michel side that, of course, was forced to put in such an offensive midfield due to the injuries on his squad. That said, this game was over, done and dusted with. Very beginning, of course, after 1 or 2 minutes, Barça went up 1-0 thanks to a Digne cross that went over the goal line, not the goal line, but over the finish line. I don't know what that line is called, but it should have been a corner. In fact, the Malaga defender, don't remember who it was, but touched the ball last before Digne was able to cross it in. Should have been a corner, a goal kick at least. It should have been everything else other than a Barça goal. Deulofeu, however, very quick, very cheeky, very attentive, able to basically backheel, in fact, that ball into the back of net to give Barça a 1-0 lead. Excuse me while I quickly adjust the camera. Good for Barça, of course, to already take such an early goal. They were able to basically control the game, play a very controlled type of football, a very calm, collective type of football, very much of what we're used to of this Valverde side, a side that is not going to be remembered for its brilliant style of play, a side that is not going to be remembered for its tiki-taka, for a necessarily very exciting type of football, but certainly a side that's going to be remembered for consistency and ball control, knowing how to trabajar las líneas, work within the lines, and make the best of their occasions. They're bringing in the results, guys. That is the most that we can say of this Barça side. The W's, the wins, the odd draw here and there. 25 points in LaLiga, undefeated in the Champions League, sitting pretty at the top with 25 points. And that's really my biggest takeaway from this match. Iniesta, of course, to wrap up the rest of the game. Iniesta in the second half making it 2-1. What else can be said other than we love watching Sergi Roberto in that midfield. That midfield position is where he is at home. That midfield position is where he needs to be. In that midfield is where Sergi Roberto needs to be played. Please, Valverde, if you're going to take away one thing from this match other than that Luis Suarez is in a terrible slump, is that that Sergio Roberto needs to be playing in that midfield position. Enough of this odd style of play where we put him in the right flank. No, señor, por favor, déjalo allí con los bajitos, with the rest of the little Iniestas, the little midfielders, because that's where he needs to be. That was really my big takeaway. It was good to see Deulofeu again. Deulofeu, participant, atrevido, aggressive. Of course, was cheeky enough to get his name on the score sheet as well. Good for Deulofeu. Not good for Luis Suarez. What is going on with Luis Suarez, guys? Is it the fact that he's playing with a Kist? Is it the fact that he is simply not adapting to Valverde's style of play? Is that another thing? Perhaps that's what I'm hearing right now. The fact that he used to be looking at his left and he used to see Neymar, used to look at his right, and well, still sees Messi, but right now looking at his left, no Neymar, Jordi Alba, Digne, Denis Suarez, not often enough for that matter. The guy that is playing on the left side is way too often missing. Not enough creativity on that side neither. So It's probably a bit of both, in my opinion. Also, the fact that Barça is playing so boring, we need to attribute that with the fact that Neymar is no longer there, guys. I said it once, I said it twice, I'll say it 3 times if you want me to. I'll say it 10,000 times if that will make you feel any better or make some sense of this Barça team. But echamos de menos a Neymar. We miss Neymar, guys. Neymar is no longer there. No more creativity, no more regates, no more cheeky one-on-ones, no more sombreros, no more, back heel flicks, any of that. Until Dembélé can come back and prove us that he is that kind of player, which is a very big ask. But at least give us something. Right now, the left side, or this entire Barça squad, is missing that type of magic, that Neymar brilliance. Thank God we still have Messi, of course. Even when he doesn't score, he still plays a pivotal role in this team. The most important role, what I'm talking about. But certainly no Neymar. But hey, we have Paulinho, and that is a lot to be said. Paulinho is not a joke, guys. Even the what was it, 10-12 minutes that he played, he created, was it 1 or 2 chances, so at least we have that. I am on my own YouTube channel. I can do what I want. By the way, did you check out this little mo? That dirty mo is called a mustache. I'm getting ready for Movember. I'm getting ready for Movember. This is a Movember warm-up. I've never done it. Never had a stash before. I'm going to grow a dirty mo. That little mo with that little dirty under chin going on right here. Tell me what you like it. You think it's good? My wife certainly doesn't. She's not a big fan. My son was looking very oddly at me as well this morning, but I'm gonna do it, man. Another month and a half, I'm gonna grow this stash as fat and dirty as I possibly can for that Movember. Why not? We gotta do it once, right? I'm a dad, stay-home dad. Not a whole lot of fun and exciting stuff going on in my life. And growing a stash is certainly a highlight. Alright, guys, on to your questions, because that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about this Barça side, okay? So let's have a little chit chat. 7 minutes. I'm not gonna keep it too long. I'm gonna try to keep this D-Spot show tight, compact, make it YouTube friendly or whatever it is. But let me get into your questions quick, because I see you guys are blowing up the chat as usual. What's going on, everybody? D-Spot peeps in the house. My name is Diego, of course. If you're new to this channel, a very good welcome. Subscribe if you are a Barça fan and you want to know everything about Barça and be as close to the action as possible. Romeo saying, hola, ¿qué pasa, Romeo? ¿Qué pasa, Gauraf? A lot of these guys, I saw you on Barça Blaugranes, of course. Good to see you guys jumping over different channels. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. You guys are fucking awesome. Johnny Carlos lying out of his teeth saying, D, I know you think I'm lying, but I did quit porn. That is such bullshit. Any man that says that he quits porn, you might think you're out, and then they pull you back in. I have a very good friend that told me that he quit porn, and he's still a dirty dirt behind closed doors. I'm sure of it. In any case, Johnny, I never thought you had a problem, man. I'm just joking. This is all just jokes. Don't take anything too serious that comes out of my mouth, guys, please. Especially on this channel, I like to just be myself and talk to you guys like I would talk to my friends, my good friends for that matter. Whoa. Romeo saying, long time, I hope you're good. I know it has been a long time. Also, let me take this chance to give you a little personal update. You're probably wondering, why isn't Diego uploading as much anymore? That has to do with the fact that I am busy every single day from 3 until 9:30. I only get out at 9:30 at night, and I get in at 3. So there's some changes momentarily that I need to go through. They're work related, but they're also D-Spot related, and it's what I said with Kian on Churros y Coño Tácticas the other day. There's nothing I like to do better is to sit here and talk Barça, but there's also things that I have to do in order to keep providing to my family and keep building as well to make D-Spot a reality, as in, being able to basically make of my passion my full-time profession one day. So that's what I'm building for, guys. And sorry, you guys, I hope you're patient. I know a lot of you guys are loyal and count to have this kind of chit chats on a weekly basis, and I've not been able to be as present as I would have liked to be. But it's like I said, it's not because I am lazy, I'm giving up on D-Spot. It's the total contrary. I'm trying to build on it. I'm trying to hone my skill and hone this passion, this love that I have for broadcasting, talking Barça, talking football, talking in front of the camera to you guys, and at the same time still be a father, a husband, and provide and be there for my family. So these are just busy times and interesting times, so just be patient. D-Spot is far from being finished. It's simply in the mix, in the building phase to become something even bigger. So stick with me. It'll pay off. You guys will be happy with the result. I'm certain of it. I'm not giving up on it. I hope you're not neither. Back to your questions. As I'm being fucking eaten alive by mosquitoes. I swear, every night I kill at least 2 or 3 mosquitoes in our room. My wife and I are absolutely crazy. We have black red spots, because after they bite you, you know how they get. That when you smash them against the wall, they have like a splatter of blood as well. But bueno, en fin, my legs are ruined, but it's all good. On to your questions, guys. Enough shit talking. Gaurav saying, what about the NBA? So D-Spot, good question, Gaurav. I appreciate it. D-Spot will be an exclusively Barça channel. I will open, once I find more time for it, another NBA channel, but I'm not going to mix the two on this channel. I'm going to make D-Spot exclusively Barça, or Spanish football for that matter. Sam Papi saying, sup Diego, what's going on? Nitiya saying, hey Diego, good to see you again. Nitiya, good to talk to you again. Thanks for joining on the other shows as well. Asad Carlos, Nitiya saying Umtiti didn't play well today. A lot of misplaced passes. Mascherano did awesome tackles, better than Piqué. Piqué also in a slump. Masche also had not only tackles but some good passes here and there. So yeah, that's definitely true. Umtiti, let's give Umtiti a break. He's been just outstanding. He's been amazing. Johnny Carlos saying Heisenberg needs to come back to life and put Suarez in a barrel. Heisenberg, shit, I got a little Heisenberg stash. Is that why you're saying that? Well spotted. Didn't even realize. I don't know if that's why you say, but it makes me think of it. I'm gonna get that hat and the glasses. Nitiya saying, had we played Semedo, we would have had a class game today. Semedo always improves the side. He's a talented world-class player that needs to be starting all the more often. Ala Madrid saying Diego Suarez not suited out wide. Absolutely. He looks out of his position and uncomfortable. Too fast for you saying Don Andres needs a rest. Don Andres, Busi, and Messi for that matter. When was the last time Messi rested? Can you tell me? I think I was asked on Twitter at this D-Spot about when was the last time Iniesta and Busi rested. I think they only rested 1 game this season. I might be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think it's 1, maximum 2. Nitiya saying, did you see that cool nutmeg by Deulofeu? Of course I did. That was a great little moment of skill. Johnny Carlos saying, Barcelona being boring is not at all not having Neymar. It's us not buying ballers in the midfield. Are you gonna tell me Neymar is not being missed? Of course. The fact that we don't have the Xavi Iniesta of young type of combo means that we're lacking in the midfield, but Ivan Rakitic is playing subpar. You know that very well, Johnny. But also we could see Sergio Roberto in the midfield. We could even see, who else? Alenya, for that matter, from the B squad. We could see Denis Suarez in the midfield. Rafinha, perhaps. I mean, we have midfield players that are capable, I think, to give us more creativity. Even Paulinho, for that matter, at least offensively. But Neymar on the left, bro, huge gap. We miss him tremendously much, in my opinion. Nitiya saying, completely agree with you on Neymar. Compare this match to that of Juve in the preseason. Right. Jose Arnaiz. Coño, I always forget Jose Arnaiz. And he says, too fast for you saying, Jose Arnaiz and Carlos Saniña need a chance. I agree. Johnny Carlos saying, D with the dirty mo, getting all the bitches. Oh, man. Those days are long gone, my friend. Those were the good old days. Not anymore. I'm married. I'm very happily married. Nitya saying, your mustache looks good on phone but not on broadcast for Barça Blaugranes. What? I broadcast both from the phone, Nitya. What are you doing? You're killing me over here. You're breaking my balls. Oh. Johnny Carter saying, D, any advice on getting laid besides getting a dirty mouth? Yo, Johnny. Yo, you're ripping those questions. I love it. Any advice on getting laid besides getting a dirty ball? Yes, getting a jeans jacket. They love it. Women loves jeans jacket. Jeans jacket, as long as it's not too tight, because then with a dirty mo, guys might start getting funny thoughts. But a jeans jacket with a mo and a little slick back hair ought to do the trick, my friend Johnny. There's some advice for you. Too fast for you saying Diego trying to grow a porn stash. That's it. That's exactly it. I'm gonna look like a porn star for the next month and a half. All right, Movember, baby. This stash is gonna grow massively, to my wife's dismay. Kumai saying, Diego, what's going on with Valverde? His team selection has been pathetic. He's turning Barça into a second version of Atlético de Madrid. Tough words. Shots being fired by Kumai. I cannot, for the life of me, right now, at this moment, I cannot go against any of Valverde's decisions because he's winning. I can criticize his selection, but I cannot say that he's not right because the scoreboard reflects differently. So what am I going to tell this guy? A guy that has been sitting next to Johan Cruyff, learning from the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time, the greatest Dutch of all time, that's for sure. Rest in peace, rust in vrede, Johan. I cannot argue with Valverde if he keeps winning, and the selection may be to my dislike or like, more or less some weeks, but right now, I mean, he's winning, man. Back to Mayank. He's saying, I hate the boring football we are displaying lately. What's good is that we grind out the results even when things don't go our way. I can't find a sensible reason why Dennis is not given a chance. I agree 100%. Big Max saying, hey D, how are you? What's going on, Big Max? Good to see you in the live chat. Things are going good. Mayank is saying, why Suarez is not made to fight for his place in the team, even while he has those brilliant displays in the midfield. Sergi always made to start at the right back. It would have been a very different game if Sergi started instead of Rakitic, says Mayank. And he says, by the way, your new look looks cool. Thank you. So, yeah, I agree with everything you're saying right there. Why Luis Suarez is not being made to fight for his position. I don't know if I addressed it here earlier or in the Barça Blaugranes. Things are starting to mix a little bit, but I think a lot has to do with dressing room politics. You know, the high wages, the high costs. You can rest him one game, but look at his face already when it was Luis Suarez's face when he was taken off in the 80th minute. He was estaba de mala leche. He didn't agree, wasn't happy, and you know that is tough to deal with. Whether you're agree, it's very easy for us to talk, of course, but let's hope that I would like to remain confident that he will bang in the goals pretty soon, and this will continue going upwards. Too fast for you saying Valverde is doing the best he can with the players he has. Nitiga saying Andres played full 90 minutes today. I think he will not play against Murcia. Hope not the whole game. Anvid saying right now we don't need to worry so much. We're just gonna win. Sam Papi saying what's going on with Denis Suarez? What the fuck going on? Ernesto Sergi playing in the midfield. You look like a porn star. Mustache. Yeah, I know. I know about the porn star, and I know about the Denis Suarez. I mean, you guys know. I keep reiterating myself over and over and over. Let Denis Suarez get the continuation. So in order to be consistent, he deserves it. I think it has to do with the 800K that we need to pay Man City every time that he plays 10 games. That's what my opinion. Johnny's saying, get Heisenberg goatee and shave your head for Halloween. Oh, that's right, he had a goatee. Good point. Good way to scare your wife. Nitya saying, I don't think we're playing boring because we have a few stints of beautiful passing, simply looking at our scoring chances. Also, I think playing boring helped to keep a clean sheet, and Malaga didn't draw blood today. So Nitya saying, I don't think we're playing boring, but playing boring helps us. A little bit contradictory. It's all good. Nitya, I know what you're saying, and well, that is it. I mean, I know what you're saying in terms of us. It's not boring because we're winning, but I mean, it's not the most attractive football to look at, not from where we're used to. I mean, it's like saying I'm used to sleeping at 5-star plus hotels, and then I go to a 4-star hotel. Okay, it's still good, but it's not 5-star, you know what I'm saying? That is what Barça is today. It's not 5-star, it's 4-star, which is bringing in wins, but you know, I miss Neymar. As Johnny saying, I miss Dembele. That is what that's the right attitude. That's what we should be saying. We miss Dembele. Hopefully he can come back and make something beautiful of his stay at Barça. Guys, that's it from me. That's it from Diego. Signing off as the clock hits 12. Man, I did Marca in English, SB Nation, and D-Spot. 3 compact into, what has it been? An hour. Good. That's it from me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already to this channel, the only Barça channel that gets you closer to the action than any YouTube channel out there. Big things coming up for this channel. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Join in the chat. We are like a family. I love hanging out with you guys and talk to you a lot. I feel you're, you know, yeah, like friends. So it's been good. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. As I read the last more comments, Marake saying, I feel bad that this beautiful, maybe fall close. I don't understand your question. Sam Papi saying, any other options to Luis Suarez in the team? Diego, forget Neymar. Any other option to Luis Suarez? Yes. Look at the B team. A lot of good players there. And why not Paquito Alcácer? Before the winter break, Paco Alcácer. Let him play a little bit. Guys, I'm out of here. Peace out. Have a good one.